Hello. I'll give it a minute or so. How is your Friday? How is everyone doing? I wasn't planning to go live today, but here I am. And I haven't created a schedule just yet because I was a bit uncertain of the weekend plan, so I just kind of left it be. Once I will be certain of the schedule, of course, as usual, I will let you know. And depending on how many people we will have today for mini readings, I will decide if we are going to do a pick a card or not. By the way, whoever is here, I'm currently offering a promotion. I don't know if you noticed it, if you've seen it. I know Fridays can be busy for people, but check it out. It's the last video that I've posted. I'm gonna chill for a moment till someone shows up. If not, I'm gonna do a quick pick a card. So, for my people who will be watching this later, I think I will put the timestamp when the pick a card starts so you don't have to wait around. Whoever is here, let me know so I can chat to you a little bit whilst we are waiting. I don't know what to do with this table. Every time I touch it, you can see on camera like everything is moving. I definitely need to get a new table. It's a bit annoying once you watch the video. Hello, whoever is here. Vote please, or give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you want a quick pick a card today, because I wasn't really planning this live. That's why I didn't put it on my schedule. I didn't post it anywhere. That's completely spontaneous, and I just wanted to pass by here and say hi, and also let you know recently I posted a video that I am doing spring promotion, which I'm excited about. So whoever was planning to book a reading with me, you can do it until the 11th of March, and the promo code is spring, and the promo is $25 off of all of my services. And for my ritual bars with the code ritual, you gonna get $5 off. So that's what's going on right now. I don't know how about you, but where I am, the weather, man, it's misty, it's dark, you don't know when it's day, when it's night. It's literally so gloomy. Hey, happy Friday. And I was feeling so sleepy the whole day, but usually evening times I wake up mentally, so here I am. What is the pick a card you want to see? What do you need? Because I want to focus on what you need first. A lot of times I just choose a topic intuitively, but today I want to keep it lighthearted. Like a lot of times I just want a reading, you know, that kind of teaches you something or shows you something, or something that you maybe not able to see consciously yourself. But today I feel like I want to do something a bit more lighthearted, something a bit more fun. I also want to take a little break myself from those deep readings. I live in the other hemisphere. I'm living the summer, and I don't want to let it go. Oh my God, yeah, man, I can't wait. See, I love spring the most. I love when the nature comes alive and I'm already kind of sensing, oh my God, the good weather is coming. I don't have to wear puffy jackets because here it gets really, really cold, like minus 25, 20 Celsius. This actually winter was really mild. I think the most we had was maybe minus 15, which was very strange. But then again, at this time usually is when the weather is kind of getting a bit more sunny. But it's not happening. Like the weather is changing so much. I can't wait to get to the forest. So that's why I'm waiting for spring, because spring is usually late spring, I think. Is usually when mushrooms, chanterelles, you know, those orange ones start growing. So I can't wait to go out there and mushroom pick because it's my favorite hobby. Let me see. I'm gonna ask the cards. What topic are we doing today? And at the very end, I do have one booking from someone who pre-booked for the next live, so I'm gonna do her reading. You feel unpopular not liking the summer? Oh, I should do more of those. I actually have quite a lot of videos, more so pictures from the forest. I may do a little compilation if I'll remember. Okay, let's see. What is the topic today? And I want these two cards. What is the topic for the pick a card? Oh no, that's not what I wanted, but again, you know, it's better to focus on what needs to be talked about. You know what this means? It's definitely not a lighthearted topic, to be honest. This is a card of sneakiness over here, and this is a card of big ego, or a gossip card. Do you want to see a reading like that? Whoever now is in the live chat, let me know. So the topic, if you want this one, would be along the lines of, oh, and I really don't want to say it, but that would be who has kind of like a jealous eye on you. And I don't want to do readings like that because I don't feel like they benefit anyone. Really, we're just tapping into this kind of energy. But maybe someone needs confirmation here. And confirmation so that they can in some way protect themselves. And a lot of times when people think of us in a jealous way, or you know, think of us like, oh, this person did that, you know, I remember it like happened 5 years ago, I'm still kind of mad at it, but now we're friends, I shouldn't be mad at it, you know. It's not necessarily like an intentional energy. Like a lot of times people think of each other and they don't even know how strong their energy is and how much it can impact another individual. It's not your topic, it's not my topic today as well, but I'm gonna keep that in mind for sure for the future topics. I really don't feel like I wanna dive into this drama, man. I don't. Maybe this is someone in the tribe who really needs this topic, who's not even here just yet. Okay. Please, something a little bit more chill. Cards. Something a bit more chill, please. No drama. No drama. Oh, of course, stress and fear. Okay. Relationship. Relationship is coming through. The main purpose of this reading would be to kind of give you clarity on a particular relationship, would it be platonic or romantic, and this would be for people who may be stressing or overthinking the connection. Again, it could be business, platonic, romantic, it doesn't matter. Relationship is relationship, so that's something that you want to see in the live chat, let me know. About pets, actually, I used to get questions for personal readings about pets. Oh my god, it was so interesting. At first I thought like this is weird, but the moment I started tapping into the energy, it's so interesting because the communication is there, like the consciousness is there, everything is there. I also, when I used to do mediumship, I did mediumship reading on one of the pets, and my god, that was so intense. The person didn't tell me at that time what was happening, and I like that because it's best for me not to know anything before I read you, like the too much background info. That's not what I'm looking for. But if you want to share, that's not a bad thing too. But in this particular case, since it was mediumship, I didn't want to know anything. And I kept seeing that pet, kind of like the deceased pet, the soul, running around the feet when that client was making a meal for herself. And I said to her, I don't know if you can feel it, like a breeze, or like there is something right around your legs. And she said that's exactly what has been happening lately. Like I can feel the presence of my pet literally next to my feet, and I look down and there's nothing there, So that was a really nice reading. I loved it. Okay, let's do it. And you know how I'm gonna phrase it? I want to know why you crossed paths with this individual. I feel like that would benefit everyone the most. Let's do it. Why did you cross paths with this individual? And I'm gonna let you choose today from the decks. I'm gonna choose different decks for all piles. See which one you're drawn to the most. I'll show it to you in a minute. Now, one of them is going to be vice versa tarot. So because it has cards from both sides, you will see what the card is, but don't choose it based on the card and the meaning, because I'm going to be shuffling the deck, and that's not the point, what the card is. This, for the first pile, we have the Healing Light Tarot. For the second, we have the Steampunk Tarot. And for the third, we have the Vice Versa Tarot. Here you go. Think of an individual, but really think about them, tap in, and ask either your higher self or your guides, hey, which pile I need to listen to in regards to this individual. Okay, let's go. Ready? If you're not ready, stop it right here, and let's start with pile number 1. By the way, wait, before I go, I'm gonna rename this video so that people know we are doing a pick a card. Okay, ready, steady. On pile 1, why did you cross paths with this individual? Yeah, I do love Steampunk Tarot. It's my baby. I think I'm gonna have it until it falls apart and then get a new one. Okay, why did you cross paths with this individual? What is the reason behind that? Oh, G-Deck, yeah, for sure, for sure. Whoever is watching this a bit later, I am looking at the live chat and I'm having a little chit chat with people. Okay, why did you cross paths with this person? What did they have to highlight? What did they have to highlight in your life? Okay. What was there to learn? What was there to learn? And what to watch out for? Of course, fights. All right, whatever this connection is about, and listen, I'm not looking at particularly romantic, business, platonic relationship. I'm looking at the relationship itself. But this feels like, if I had to be a bit more specific, this feels like a close relationship, like a family situation, or this person in the past life was definitely a family member. Either you were their mother or they were yours. This literally could be someone that's asking about their mother, or a person who has very motherly traits. They are very, very caring. Now, what's interesting here, I don't see like a very light-hearted relationship. It has its own challenges. And your cards are saying that why you had to cross paths with this individual in this lifetime is to learn how to stand by your beliefs, or how to protect yourself, or have good boundaries. Now, it's a very kind of, I didn't want to be super specific here, but it feels like I'm talking about a relationship between a child and a mother. Now, you could be a mother, right? Maybe you asked about someone else, and this reading is kind of drawing you to look at relationship between you and a child. The child, I'm going to talk about a child. Imagine, right, that you are a child here. The child has to learn how to place strong boundaries with this individual, because they're learning authenticity, and they're learning individuality. Even if this wasn't a mother-child relationship, this is teaching you how to be more of a separate individual from this person. Maybe this person would always give you a lot of advice, or would want you to do things one way, or how they like it, and then maybe that's when you fight. Or maybe this is a relationship with a boss. The boss is very, very particular. But even if they are particular, don't feel like they are reasonably particular. It's kind of like over the top. It's too much. It shouldn't be done this way, you know? And you are learning in this relationship how to be a more authentic individual, how to be more sovereign. I'm also getting here. How to find your individuality through this connection. So for some of you, this connection may challenge your individuality, right? Who you are, because maybe someone is very pushy. For others of you, what you're learning, why you had to meet this individual, is to learn forgiveness and to build the relationship based on the love, instead of building it on resentment, or constantly focusing your energy on the fights or what did go wrong. So in a romantic relationship, this would be like, okay, the person hurt me, I remember that, maybe 3 years ago, we are still together, but I keep holding on to the past. Even though things are way better now, or things are good now, I keep coming back to that one time. And that could literally demolish this relationship. So forgiveness is a big deal here. And in this situation, people are learning how to build on love. And if this is impossible in this relationship, I'm not telling you that you have to struggle to make it happen, because it takes two to tango, right? If you talk to an individual and you don't learn, right, or if you don't want to progress yourself, then of course it's very difficult to build with love here, because there is a lot of other energy involved in this, maybe a lot of shadows involved in this, and two people are operating based on that. This relationship is also teaching someone to listen to their gut a bit more, because I feel like something has happened in the past where you didn't listen to your gut, and then you went, oh my God, I literally saw this coming. This could be an individual from whom you have in some way the heritage from them is that they leave, the stamp that they leave on you is an intuitive stamp. Now, what do I mean by that? It means that this individual in some way, directly or indirectly, taught you how to believe in your gut a bit more. This could be, for example, if again, this is a mother and child relationship, a mother was very, very intuitive, is very intuitive, and she practiced, right? She operated from that intuitive power of her, and the child that was born, they also are very tapped in because of the mother. So say if we went a bit deeper, this would mean that a child has chosen this particular mother as his or her mother, to have this tool that is going to be very useful for them in the future. I hope this made sense. Pile number one. Again, since all of you are asking about different individuals in your head, you're gonna have to kind of see which part of the reading is for you. I don't want you to get stuck on labels like mother and child only relationship. No, it's just kind of the energy that I'm feeling here. But I hope this was helpful. Okay, let's see. Pile number two. Pile two now. Okay. Whoever has chosen the Steampunk Tarot, why did you have to cross paths with this individual? Let's see. What is the lesson here? What is the lesson here? What to watch out for? What to watch out for? I feel like I want one more deck for this one. Okay. Heart chakra is coming through. One more. And one card from the Oceanic deck, please. Let's see what we got. Help appears in various ways. There is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift, you forget to look to the support systems that are with you continually. Heart chakra, revive. Trigger statement, I cannot stand myself. We also have the Judgment card here. Bear in mind, true statement, I am aligned. We have trigger statement, I need to escape. True statement, I am present. Reconnect. And you have the Six of Cups. It's a reading that is quite in sync. One and the other card speaks to itself. If I had to sum this up, again, as I mentioned, I'm not looking at particular labels for, your relationship, but this feels like a romantic relationship, or in some way, maybe even if you were friends, at some point, one or the other person thought about what would it be if we were more than friends. It's definitely not a business relationship, though if there is love involved here, it could be. Why did you cross paths with this individual? And it's gonna sound weird now maybe for some of you, but to dream of a bigger, brighter future. It's as if this is like an example, is what I'm getting. An example of what your life would be if you continued this path. You know what this is? It's so strange. I'm seeing a lot of ice creams now. I'm somewhere in Italy. I'm being taken to an Italy, and I go to an ice cream van, and I'm choosing my ice cream. And a person tells me, you gotta choose an ice cream that you're going to eat, the flavor of the ice cream that you're gonna eat for the rest of your life. And you go, okay. I tried the pistachio ice cream. Wasn't my favorite though. I tried the banana, really didn't like it. And this is an example of someone choosing a person who they're gonna be with or spend a lot of time with, and how their life will taste like. Does that make sense? How will my life taste like if I chosen this person to have intimate access to me? And I'm not talking sex here. Intimate access is my, my emotions, maybe my space. We spend a lot of time together. How would my life be? So this is given to you, crossing paths with this individual is given to you as an example, as a taste of that ice cream. Do you want that ice cream? Do you want to continue eating that ice cream for the rest of your life? Or it's the ice cream that you did not like? Does that make sense? Yeah, I love pistachio as well. And stracciatella, oh my God, these two, man. What is this person teaching you? This person is teaching you how to see. I feel like you're a very giving individual, and this person in some way, directly, indirectly, is teaching you how to give to yourself a bit more, because you do tend to give a lot. But at the same time, when the person is not giving you the same maybe amount of care, attention, love back, it becomes really frustrating. It becomes really difficult. Another thing that this person is teaching you is how to be not too judgmental on yourself and on the other as well. I do feel that one of these individuals is doing way too much and the other is not enough. And again, whoever is doing way too much is the person who's being taught how to pour more into themselves and not to just give everything, every last crumb to the individual that they care about. It's great to do that. When we do love people or appreciate them, we want to do that. But at some point, we can overdo that if the individual is not giving the same amount back. It would be great if both people, gave the last crumb to one another. That's very sweet, right? But in this case, it feels like one of them is more so looking after their own ass. With Nine of Pentacles, I just wanted to see what this person is energetically. One of them is looking after their own ass and kind of like, I have my individuality, I'm my own person, I'm going to do what I want. While the other person is waiting for them to come back, or waiting for them, to show up in some way, emotionally, physically, whatever. So that is the issue here. And I really feel like this person, you had to cross paths with them as an example, as a taste. Do I want this? Do I want to attract more people like that in my life? Or do I want something completely different? By the way, this is a very different story. If someone is watching this reading and there's a third-party situation, get out. You may think it's rainbows and unicorns, but reality will hit you. Okay? Someone may have rose-tinted glasses put on their face, and I don't feel like this is a good situation to be in. Okay. What if it's an old ice cream? Then it shouldn't be sold. Then you shouldn't even get close to it. It's out of expiration date. If it's an old wine, then it's a different situation, right? And some people age like old wine. Age like wine, sorry, not old wine. So, there is much more to this, but I feel like if I'll be talking more, I'm going to be tapping into very specific situations, and they differ very much from one another. I just wanted to give you the overall here, and that's that. Hope this made sense. Let me look at the live chat. Oh my God, I already paid my personal reading, and this makes a lot of sense. I was just thinking about this 30 minutes ago. You're freaking me out. You are so amazing and accurate. See, yes, it's the Leo in you, yeah. Leo's power is the heart, but at the same time it's their weakness. That's why Leos, because they're very caring and they give everything. They want to like shower you with attention, with gifts, like everything. I want to give you everything. But at the same time, their weakness is their heart. A lot of Leos do have a weak, literally physically heart, including me. When I go through something that hits me very much emotionally, and it doesn't even matter. It could be, I might be PMSing, right? And I'm just taking something very, very seriously, and I get very either angry or sad. Once I start relaxing, my nervous system starts to relax, and that's when I feel my heart heavy straight away. How to protect yourself energetically in a relationship is to first have good boundaries. That's all. If you have good boundaries with people, meaning you know where you stand, you know how you do respect yourself, people respect you, they don't even try to F with you. And if you do have good boundaries, you also automatically have good energetic boundaries. Because in order for you to have boundaries, you gotta speak up, you gotta walk a certain way, you know what, actually, if you wanna know a bit more about what I'm trying to relay here, there's a really good video that I would advise you to watch. 1 second, I'm gonna find it. Watch a video on Diary of a CEO channel, Secret Agent. I think she's Greek. She's awesome. She's an ex-secret agent, and she talks about boundaries. And let me see where it starts. I'm gonna paste a link in the live chat. It starts somewhere at the 20th. I would start watching from the 24th minute. Let me drop this link for you. I feel like this would benefit anyone watching this. She's very tough, and she's very good at boundaries. Here it is. Okay. But now, once you do develop good boundaries, it's not that you need to say it to people that much, or you need to tell someone off that much, because people feel it in the way you walk. People see your body language. Someone who walks into the room and they're not really, they can be pushed around, you can tell, you can see it in their character, you can feel it if you can't see it. And someone who is very very strong and confident, and they know themselves, they don't have to say a word again, but they walk in the room and you can feel the respect. I respect this person. It's in the body language. Okay, pile number 3. I haven't finished watching that whole episode just yet. I think I'm somewhere halfway. But she, in general, for life, she gives really good advice. Some of it can be for us, normal citizens, a bit over the top, but because she's, you know, because of her background. And it may be very difficult to apply certain things, but she has a lot of good, valuable information. Pile number 3. Let's see. On pile 3 now. Why did you cross paths with this individual? Why did you cross paths? Okay. And straight away I heard the song, you got to break free. To break free in some way. Let me see. To break free. To move. This person may have tested your patience. And at some point you may have run out of it. Or they're testing your patience right now. There is this kind of feeling of, I am in a loop in this situation. So maybe there is either a repetitive pattern that keeps repeating and you don't like it, or you don't know where you stand, or you're not being given answers, or you're just deciding to hang around for way too long. And you may be the one who's just kind of, I don't want that. But at the same time, I don't feel like you fully have decided what to do about it, even though you know what you need to do about this. Maybe you're not confident enough, maybe you're not decisive enough at this moment, but it feels like I gotta go. I know I gotta go. This person in some way is directly and indirectly teaching you how to be a bit more self-confident in your decision when you feel like you are not satisfied for a long time. Not like temporarily, you know, you hit a difficult road with this person and then you drop and you run. No, I'm talking about something that keeps on repeating itself here, like a cycle. This person is in some way showing you what cycle you are stuck in, or what patterns do you tend to repeat. So there was a situation that was similar that you were in before, I feel like. If you are not in a situation like that before with someone else, then you keep repeating this with this one person. What to watch out for? What to watch out for? Watch out for, you know, dragging this for so long that you end up hurting yourself at the end. Watch out dragging this way too long. Okay, what to focus on? Move forward. Go on. Go on. There's a world waiting for you. But you haven't flipped this card just yet because you haven't accessed the world just yet. Here it is. This is a beautiful card. There is so much waiting for you. But I feel like some of you literally may feel emotionally or mentally like you are beaten up on the ground, or you're slowly being beaten up by the situation. And you don't want that. What are they teaching you? To rise like a phoenix, literally, that's what it is. And also to focus on the real friendships, right? Regardless of what kind of relationship you're asking about here, romantic, business, platonic. First of all, once you're gonna come out of this, you're gonna start focusing on having a solid ground for a friendship with an individual first, and then see what happens next. Friendship is the key here. Hello, Julia. Yeah, this is one of those kind of karmic passengers, or if this is not a passenger, then I feel like soon they will be. They will be the person you once knew. This could be, for example, someone who's stuck in in a marriage with someone and they think that the bad marriage and they think that they can't get out because, oh my god, there's so much stuff that I'm gonna have to do, the papers, da, 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 da. So I better, I better stay and struggle because I just can't be bothered. There is that saying, how does it go? The pain that you're familiar with is easier than the unknown, right? So people get used to it because that's what I know. I know what to expect from this. So I better not make any changes. I really feel like sooner or later someone in this pile will decide to break free, and that's the main thing here. What is this teaching you? How to leave, how to go, how to be okay with putting a stop to this and saying, that's enough. I feel like I had a good ride, or maybe I had a bad ride. I had a lot of lessons, and it's time for me to go. Packing my bags like a full cart, even though I don't know exactly maybe my plan. I don't have like A to Z plan, Yes, you're gonna have some sort of plan here, but maybe I have a lot of unknowns stepping into this, but I'm better off like that than constantly being in this loop. So that's what I got for pile number 3. Start planning your future. Start planning your future here. Look, you have the Six of Swords here again. This is the reverse Six of Swords. This hasn't happened just yet. You haven't gotten in that boat, but you may be in the planning stage already towards happiness. What you want to move towards happiness. And again, this card is reversed. You want to see that. I want to walk towards this. So access these cards by making a decision. Reverse them by making a decision and sticking to that decision right here. That's what's waiting for you. Happiness. But a lot of you are afraid of the unknown here. Or a lot of you are afraid to break this tower. Destroy what was known. Destroy of something that is there. There is a mask in this tower, meaning that there is something that you need to uncover, you need to speak about, but there is some sort of secrecy here. Okay, so that's what I got for pile number 3. That was felt very kind of personal and heavy. Now I'm gonna do your live bookings, which is the mini readings that I do at the end or at the beginning, depending what live I'm doing. And the first person I'm gonna have is gonna be someone who has pre-booked yesterday. And you can do it at any time now because I've posted it on my website. I have it always up. If you want to find the bookings for live readings, just go on my website below services. You're going to see live reading or something along those lines. You can book, and the next I don't have a date for it. I will do your reading within the next coming live, and I do them at least a couple of times a week, so you won't have to wait for too long. Or you can book with me during live via PayPal or via website. Valerie, okay. I took a summer intern, which will likely become my graduation job, in another state. I'm wondering what I need to do or not to do to perform well in that internship, or what I need to know about this job. Okay, let's see. And next, I'm gonna do Carla's reading. No, not ready yet. Valerie. What do you need to know about this? You're overthinking in advance is what you need to know. You're overthinking the situation in advance. Yeah, oh my God, why are you so stressed? I feel you. I remember when I had that first. Everything is new. There's so much information. So What you need to know beforehand to help you here is to please, if you can, by going into this job, before you go to a job in the morning, do a bit of breath work, really. 15 minutes, Wim Hof, no, 11 minutes, Wim Hof breath work on YouTube, search for it. It's super easy, it's not too intense. It's gonna set you up for a much calmer day. You're going to be much more focused. The information you will be able to digest more easily. Because otherwise, I see you walking into this feeling very anxious. And because you're anxious, it may be difficult for you to kind of digest what is being told, you know, to soak in information. So practice this at least the beginning couple of weeks. Or if breathwork is not your thing, even though it's one of the best mind clearing and anxiety clearing techniques, find something else in the morning before you go, before you start. Okay, it's gonna feel like it's gonna feel much easier on you. It's gonna feel much more enjoyable, even though it's still gonna be, you know, you're in a new space doing new things, but it won't feel like you're in this kind of freeze mode. So what not to do is not to get frozen, okay? Because that's going to be difficult for you. And because because it will be difficult to soak in info because you are stressed, you're going to become even more stressed because, oh my God, I don't remember this and that. So please, take my advice. Take my advice. What do you need to know about this job? It's being shown as fast-paced, so maybe decisions have to be made done fast, or deadlines are quite fast, because I do see kind of a job that is fast-paced, or something about your task. It's pretty fast-paced. It's like we gotta get this done quickly, or we have to work really conveniently, you know. So that's what kind of vibe I'm getting from this. What do you need to know about this job? It's showing to me a social aspect. I feel like you're gonna be learning quite a lot. Another thing that I'm seeing here, the doors are opening up for you to socialize a bit more and to meet new people. Do that, okay? Through this job, do that. If there will be meetings after work, let's say coffee, beer, whatever, go and socialize with people. It's gonna be really, really good for you. It's gonna make you feel that you're a part of a fam, you know, or part of this thing. So even if you would be an introvert, please go. Okay, any event that's to do with work, go, especially at the very beginning. What to do to succeed? You'd be very valued if you would pinpoint certain things that was missed out. See, for example, there was a task that was completed and you go, oh my God, I feel like that is wrong. I feel like we need to correct this. Basically, what to look at is to find clarity. You're going to be really valued when you are thinking clearly, when you're finding some sort of clarity in a situation where there are a lot of clouds, for example, right? Or something that someone has missed. Not to say that you're putting someone else under the train, but you go, I feel like that needs to be fixed, or we could do this better. Okay, so hope this was helpful. I do have only, I think, 5% on my phone. So I'm not going to be taking any more readings from now. Whoever has booked, that's fine. But I will not be taking any more. Okay, Carla. I want to know what one of my babies have to say to me or think is really important for me to know. My babies are my two cats. Okay, so which one you want to focus on? Because I want to tap into one of them, and just let me know. Type one of the names. Nina, no, that's fine. Whatever questions you have after I do a pick a card, that's perfectly fine. Ari, that's what I thought. Okie dokie. I have a very applicable deck. Oh, this is sweet. What Ari wants you to know, sees the energy that how this works. Basically, Ari is able to access you in a different perspective than we humans can. By the way, whoever doesn't know what the heck I'm talking about here, she's asking about a pet. And Ari is able to see the soul, right? Literally the soul. That's how the communication is happening here. The connection is happening. And Ari sees that you're supposed to be in this lifetime some sort of a teacher. Whatever comes through for you as a teaching job, you know, someone that you give advice to how to do better, how to help themselves, you know, whatever that would be. Ari describes you as one of the most gentle souls they were around. One of the most gentle souls they were around. It's literally physically very calming to be around you. And you may say the same, you know, you may say that, oh, my pet calms me down. No, you calm Ari down. I don't know if you've been noticing that or not, but this pet definitely calms down when you're around. You see a lot of innocence in you. Yeah, look. You have so much wisdom to offer to those who are not as knowledgeable on a topic, who are not as good at helping themselves. Your intellect and your knowledge is what's literally helping humanity. That's what is coming through here. Another thing that they're saying, right now you may feel like you're a bit in a limbo in one area of your life, but soon enough you're gonna elevate because you're spiritually gonna be growing from this. And this is gonna be very weird, but I really like fresh when the water is fresh, when water hasn't been out there for a long time. Fresh water. So this is literally freshly poured water into the bowl. I'm being shown that they really don't like when it sits there for a while. Yeah, if I have to, I'm gonna drink it, but I'd prefer fresh. Anything else about you two? Anything else about you two? You know, it feels like your guide, literally a guide that's incarnated. No, a pet as a guide, not a guide that incarnated into the pet, a pet as a guide. Because it's very interesting, the messages that are coming through for you, it's as if I'm talking to a very kind of elevated consciousness. Much more than I ever connected to any animal before. So that's why I'm saying that. Because there is so much advice here in these cards. It's not about the simple stuff, you know. I don't like when you pet this side of my body, you know. It's not that kind of stuff. It's more so, this is a fan. Like, this pet is a fan of yours, and you give too much, they're saying. A lot of times you give way too much. You may have nothing yourself and you're giving too much. So make sure you leave something for yourself, okay? Yeah, because at the end of the day, that's what I'm being shown. You end up feeling cold. You end up being on your own and feeling cold. Yes, you have this little fire, you sit on the throne, yes, but it's cold outside, right? Metaphorically speaking, because you had given all of this to someone else. And now you are really happy giving it, but at the end, look where it got you. Your power is giving, but find a good balance between giving and being given, right? That's what I got. So it's a very wise being that you have around you. Very wise. They see you as kind of like a very pure soul. There is so much purity in you to the point where it's hard to find people around who have this purity in their soul like you do. There is this kind of childlike innocence to you that should be very cherished. I hope that was helpful. Hi, whoever is here, I'm doing mini readings right now, but I'm not taking any bookings anymore. If anyone's gonna book, I'm gonna do a reading the next time I'm live, which should not be wait, I'm being distracted now. Shouldn't be too far in the future. I think I should come live next 4 days or so. Nina, will your move to Michigan be successful? Okay. Will your move? I want to switch decks for you. Are you creative? Will your move be successful? Will your move be successful? It's happening very soon, right? Because it's showing me as if it's literally right now. It's like it's happening really soon. So when cards are showing me right now, for tarot right now is within the next 2 or 3 months usually. Tarot is right now, right? For us people, right now is in the next couple of weeks. So right now. For tarot, it's a couple of months. Yeah, it's happening in May. Okay, will this move be successful for you? Definitely. You have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Pentacles. I do like that. Why the Seven of Swords? See, some things that you don't see, but you also don't have to focus on them too much, is the unexpected hurdles. You know, and it could be things that come with move itself. Something that you have to find out, you know, the papers you may have to sign, you know, the heavy bags, stuff like that. Is there anything else apart from that? The difficulty could be with someone who you have to kind of collaborate with for some sort of reason, right? You need something from them, they need something from you. But I don't think this is going to be a big deal. It's just life stuff. In general, I do see a move being successful. Your cards in general are telling you that this is a good move. This is a good decision for you because it was time. And it feels like it was time for a while to make a change. Whatever happens on this new journey of yours, don't think that it has to be perfect. It's gonna have its own lessons. Be more excited about this. Because yes, I do see the stress here. And stress could be due to you maybe needing a bit more time for certain things than you thought. You know, maybe there is going to be a bit of drag of time, but eventually everything is going to fall into places for you. What do you need to know about the job security? What do you need to know about the job security? I do see a fair pay. It's not maybe the pay that you were dreaming of, but I do see you getting a job that gives you kind of fair pay for what you do here. But this feels like a stepping stone for the future. It feels like there's gonna be more. There will be more progress, job-wise, financially-wise in the future. You're gonna be pretty happy with the place that you're gonna settle in. Eventually, I want to say, which may mean that you may move, and then maybe there's going to be a point where you may want to move again somewhere around. It's not a bad thing. You are supposed to be in a place or create a space that is kind of your temple, your ambience, and home is supposed to feel like literally home for you. So really focus on that, because it's going to impact your emotional health, mental health. You gotta feel like home. Okay, that's the main thing. And then everything else, I feel like over time, yeah, you have Nine of Cups. Over time, the more time passes, the better you feel where you're at. I feel like you're going to be pretty busy as well. There may be a couple of things that are going to be on your hands that you're going to have to do. And look, once you settle down, once you overcome, those initial hurdles, you settle down and you're enjoying yourself quite a lot. Yeah, you see, the money is coming in. Good stuff. Good stuff. So don't try and make everything perfect from a get-go. Give yourself at least good, I want to say 7 months from now for the things to settle, for you to start kind of enjoying everything, because you gotta get your feet warm here. But overall, this is a good decision. Hope this was helpful. Okay, guys, thank you for passing by and spending some time with me. My pleasure, Nina. Thank you so much for your feedback. Always appreciate it. I'm gonna go and enjoy my Friday evening, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.